visited the first two no's: no need and no want. The third no is probably the most difficult: no money. Unfortunately, there will always be people that just don't have the money to buy what you are selling. No amount of ability or discount will help the person that really doesn't have the money. However, there's a big difference between someone that really doesn't have any money and someone that says that they don't have any money. I'll never forget working with an older couple when I was selling cars. They enjoyed the finer things in life. So the last time they purchased a car from me, it was loaded with leather and all the creature comforts, all the equipment. They came in and expressed an interest in downsizing the size of their car because they were looking forward to retirement. So I showed them a Mercury Sable, which was a mid-size car. And I pulled up one that had similar equipment to their previous vehicle because I knew what they liked. They both liked the car, but complained that the car was too expensive and that they didn't have that much money. After all, they explained that they were going to be on a fixed income. Well, I did everything I could think of to get the numbers right for the couple, but it just was no use. We just couldn't come to terms. So we were going to part amicably, and as we were making the walk from my office to the front of the showroom, the wife saw another Sable that was sitting on the showroom floor. She turned quickly and she asked excitedly, "What kind of car is that?" I was shocked at the question, seeing as how I had spent the past 2 hours explaining the features and benefits of the Sable. The difference? Well, this car that was on the showroom floor, it had a cloth carriage top. It had chrome wheel lips. It had chrome B-pillars right behind the front doors, and it had a pinstripe. We had added these aftermarket items to the car to make it look more elegant and flashy. It was all dolled up, if you will. The couple began looking all over the vehicle, and the husband asked me, "Why didn't you show us this one?" I explained that, well, this car doesn't have leather, and it doesn't have a lot of the other options that they previously had on their car that they were trading in, so it simply didn't enter my mind. What happened next was shocking. The couple asked to see the numbers on the less equipped, dolled up Sable, and the total came out to more than the fully equipped model that we had been discussing, due to all of the added gingerbread on the car. The result? You guessed it. They bought the car. All of a sudden, it wasn't too expensive, and they found the money. Were they lying when they said the original car was too expensive? I'd say no. They were simply telling me that they couldn't see the value. You see, a sale is made only when the value exceeds price. I'm going to say that one more time. A sale is only made when the value exceeds the price. Your client has to want the item you are selling more than they want the money that it takes to acquire it. In this case, my clients were more concerned with the image of them downsizing than they were with having the creature comforts that they had grown accustomed to. So even though the car that they were buying had less equipment and was technically a cheaper car, it looked more expensive. And that was the key. They bought what they wanted and found a way to fit it into their budget. Now, I know that some people really can't afford your product, but my advice is to treat every prospect as a buyer. You can never go wrong if you do the right thing, and you never know. That person that doesn't have any money right now might be the same person that's leveled up and remembers you and comes back to you and realizes that you were the only person when they didn't have any money that treated them with the dignity they deserve.